Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this delicious juicy oven roasted turkey in a bag. Now if you have never tried a turkey in a bag, I think you will really like this recipe. Okay, so let's jump right into it. We're going to start by making flavored butter. Okay, so you're going to need 1 stick of room temperature unsalted butter. You're going to add this to an empty bowl. We're going to smash it down with a spoon like this. The butter should be really soft and very easy to work with. So just an FYI, you want to make sure that you take that butter out the day before, not the day of. And you're going to add half of that seasoning blend to the butter. Okay, and just so that you know, this is salt, rosemary, thyme, garlic powder, accent, and McCormick salt-free vegetable seasoning. I will leave the ingredients and measurements for this down in the description. Okay, so I washed my turkey off camera, but I'm going to dry it on camera just as a general reminder for you to dry your turkey off. Okay, so you want to dry the inside of the cavity, under the wings, the drums, and the back side of the turkey. Now we're going to take the other half of our seasoning blend and we're going to sprinkle a little inside of the cavity. And you can also just pour a little bit into your hands. You can rub it in like this. Just be careful, as you know, there might be some sharp bones in that cavity and you do not want to cut yourself. Okay, so now let's gently separate the skin of the turkey from the flesh, and you can start with the lower breast and just work your way up using your fingers like this. You want to do this on both of the breasts, and if possible, do this for the thighs and the legs also. Okay, so just go ahead and lift the skin just like this. And now let's take our flavored butter. We're going to spoon out a little. We're going to put some under the skin of the lower breast and gently press onto the skin to spread the butter around. You're going to repeat the same steps for the top of the breast as well as the thighs and the legs. Okay, so now from here, we're going to add a little olive oil onto the turkey and we're going to spread it all over. And don't forget the wings as well as the backside. And now let's season the entire backside, okay? And if you like, from here, you can season the rest of the turkey. But as for me, I'm going to put my turkey inside of the bag now, and then I'm going to season it because I did not want any of the seasonings to rub off onto the baking sheet, nor did I want the seasoning to rub off onto the bag while trying to put the turkey in the bag. Okay, so as you can see, I had to make some choices. And off camera, I did add some paprika to the seasoning blend just to give the turkey some color. And now from here, I am going to finish seasoning the turkey. So make sure you do the same. And you can also add a little more olive oil to help the seasonings spread easier. And once the turkey is fully covered with the seasonings, then you can add your chopped veggies. So let's start with the onions. I'm going to add chopped celery and fresh garlic. I normally would have used fresh rosemary and thyme, but those two ingredients are still at the grocery store waiting on me to put them in my basket. I forgot the rosemary and thyme, okay? But as for y'all, again, I'm gonna write the measurements, the recipe in the description, so make sure you do not forget the rosemary and the thyme for this recipe. And when you get it, you're gonna put that inside of the cavity. So I'm gonna add a little more seasoning on top like this, and then I will close the bag up and I'm gonna tie it up. So now I'm gonna transfer this into my roasting pan. You can cook this on top of a roasting or a baking sheet if you want. I'll also cut a few holes in the top of the bag. I cut around 5 holes, but on the oven bag instructions it said to do 6, but I did 5, so you could either do 5 or 6. The instructions also said to sprinkle some flour into the bag. I did not do that. I've never done that, and I've never had any issues not adding flour to the inside of the bag. But if you want to add a little flour into your bag before you add the turkey, then by all means you can do that. So I'm gonna bake this in my preheated 325-degree oven for 3 hours. Now, you guys keep in mind that cook times are going to vary depending on the size of your turkey. So my turkey is 12 pounds. Your turkey might be a little larger, so if it is, it will definitely need more time to cook. So just make sure you have a meat thermometer and you want to check the internal temperature. And once it reaches 165, your turkey is done. So I'm going to cut into this and let you see what my turkey looks like. And yes, it was very juicy on the inside. Once we cut into it later, the flavor was perfect. And you know, if you never use a turkey bag, I do highly recommend that you give it a try. I don't think you'll regret it. Okay, so as always, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I appreciate your support, and if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and click that like button, and I will catch you in my next video.